Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video, and well, obviously this time it's a live stream. So yeah, I just decided, hey, why not do this? Because I wanted to do one earlier today and completely forgot about it. But hey, I'm finally doing one. And today we're just gonna talk about just random stuff. Oh, and apparently you can also hear that right there because I forgot to pause it and mute the live stream. I should have probably done that. Okay, thank you. There we go. So anyways, yeah, just wanted to do this because kind of got bored. And because I'm trying to do these on a weekly basis, but I don't have a schedule for them right now. But if you guys have been seeing, there's been kind of a pattern by what days I've been doing these. So there's that. So obviously this is separate from the podcast. The podcast is when I have more people around and we talk about the actual subjects. This is just, hey, whatever. We can talk about whatever. I did, however, want to talk about the Bumblebee movie, and will it suck? That is my question of the day. But as far as people in the chat, hello to fan of Transformers, anime, and other stuff. Yo TF, how's it going? It's going pretty good. So this is probably going to be the last live stream until YouTube starts demonetizing all the channels, which is going to be fantastic. Can't believe they're still going through it. BTW saw the latest Canadian Reviewer episode. I liked it. Thank you for that. The Cogman review that's been up. If you guys have not seen it, check it out. That review was really hard for me when I'm talking about the figure, because I don't know, there was something about my throat and just my head, I guess, but just saying the lines for that review was hard for me. So I don't know if I'm going to take a break from the next review or if I'm going to do like a simple review. I had this idea of a basic review style for Canadian Reviewer that I could try out at least for the next couple maybe. But we'll have to wait and see. Basically, all it is very simple Transformers I want to review for a while, and I haven't been able to, or I just haven't really wanted to, and I'm thinking now, maybe I could try something with this. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, the Cogman review I noticed was not that funny compared to some other reviews, but yeah, at least I tried. So let's talk about comments today. I don't do those videos where I just talk about the comments because I feel like, oh, that's just inspiring trolls to come up here and so I could talk about them in the bad way, but figured in a live stream it's not going to be as well noticed, so hey. But today I got a couple of comments saying, fuck you, you're mean, bitch. This person came out of nowhere. I don't know who he is or what he's talking about. Hello, Project Leo Kaiser. I see you in the chat. You finally got Infernicus, fan. Oh, cool. Do you like it? Is it hard to get the legs out? Is that just mine? Am I the... Oh, okay. So what was I talking about? I completely blanked out on what I was talking about. Damn it, I can't remember what I was talking about. Someone remind me what I was talking about. No, I figured it out. Comments. Okay, so this guy in the comments said, fuck you, bitch, and you're mean. And I don't know who this person is. He just randomly decided, hey, I'm here and I'm gonna badmouth you or something like that. I feel like it is someone who got a second account and then wanted to hide behind this account. I said to the person who's calling names, how about you go back to the kids' table? That's basically all I said. I know people say, Brian, ignore the trolls, but then it's not fun if I do that. I mean, there was one time where a troll tried to come at me, tried to come at me through my messages and tried to be this big shot, whatever type guy. And some of you might know who I'm talking about, but yeah, he just came on, was like a big shot, like, oh, fight me on a video game that I don't have. Yeah, that was the funniest part, was fight me on Fall of Cybertron, and if you don't, you're a coward. First of all, ooh, a video game. For you to act like or want to be like a strong man on a video game, it's like, ooh, that says so much about you. But not only that, it's a video game that I don't have. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I won't fight you on that game. I don't have the game. Basically, he would try to say anything to make me bow down to his will, to the point where he blocked me. The troll who came at me and tried to insult me blocked me. I think it's because he knew I was trolling back. So, I mean, it's hilarious. Is it just me and Leo Kaiser in the chat? Probably. I'm seeing 4 people, though, which is weird. Oh, 5 people now. Sometimes more people come in. Sometimes it's just usually when I do it late at night, only about, it could go up to about 10 people maybe. I get those fight me in the game comments, or I get those fight me in a game comments as well on Smash Bros. Oh, okay. The official Smurf, what's up, TF? Not much. Jake Ball says, hi, Brian. Good to see you again. Do you like my hair and how it spikes up on the side for some reason? Let's see. What else can I talk about? I'm just thinking of things to talk about. So, oh, Transformers Insane Asylum, my podcast, has gone through 3 years now. And we plan to do a podcast episode during the Toy Fair. We're not sure exactly when. Maybe it will be within the week. Maybe it will be on the weekend. We don't know. It just depends on who has time for what. But eventually we'll plan the date and we'll talk about the Toy Fair. And at the same time, we'll also talk about the 3-year anniversary, which is funny because usually when we do these anniversary videos, we don't remember much of what happened on the podcast. It's all just one giant blur to us, which is hilarious, which is why I'm trying to post some of the highlights in the description of the videos, but it just never works out. Talk about what you got, aka Infernicus and Overlord. Infernicus really pissed me off. I should probably upload the opening video on my other channel, but yeah, that was the one toy that really got to me and really pissed me off because of the way the feet connect to the legs. It has the same port system as the Abominus thing, but then it also has this additional clip that pokes out. And the problem with the clip is it just, there's no, it latches onto the leg and it doesn't really allow it to pop back out. It just kind of hooks in and locks in, and that's pretty much it. I had to use so much force to get the damn thing out. I shaved down the tabs. It seems to be working a lot easier. It's still a little difficult, but Overlord is great. He's kind of basic, but at the same time, he's great. I know someone's going to say, well, why didn't you get the third-party one? Because the third-party one's really expensive. I could get an Overlord that, yeah, is a lot cheaper made, but, you know, it's still an Overlord. And then I could get, like, I don't know how many other figures at the same time. I'll go for that, you know? I don't think there's a problem with trying to save up money to get another character. you know. And I know someone's gonna say, well, you're buying toys that aren't good quality then, and you're not saving up for the good quality figures. And it's like, whatever, I just want the character, you know. A lot of the third-party big stuff that costs like $80. Oh yeah, that's cool, but then I just spent $80 on the character that I could have spent like $20 on the same character, you know? It's not that I don't want to get a third-party version of it, it's just, you know, look at how many Transformers I got. It's because I don't go after the third-party stuff all the time. I usually go after the cheaper alternative, which is Hasbro. I gotta say the images on Power of the Prime Moon Racer looks really cool. I gotta agree. It's a little chunky, but not that bad. I actually do want it. Same with the Elita 1. When that was revealed, I was like, I'm not sure about it. But now I'm like, okay, I kind of want it. And it's funny because the Starscream is not really a good figure. But the Elita 1 really makes it work. Which, by the way, some people are saying that, oh, maybe the Elita 1 was developed first and then the Starscream. Nah, see, you could make that argument, but I don't know. It's just there's nothing specific about Elita 1 that I see out of that mold. It just seems like, oh, we had the Starscream, we might as well make the Elita 1 too. You know? I mean, just for the hell of it. Which does remind me about the Bumblebee that was revealed for the Studio Series lineup, and it seems like there's a lot of confusion, and I need to explain a few things. The first thing is the figures advertised on the back of the box. People are saying, oh, is that Ironhide or whoever else? No. I'll tell you the names. It's Stinger from the Age of Extinction movie. It's Crowbar from the Dark of the Moon movie, and then Ratchet from the first 3, technically 4 movies. Although it might be from, I don't know if it's Revenge of the Fallen Ratchet, or first movie in ROTF Ratchet, or if it's Dark of the Moon Ratchet, which had a different color scheme. I assume it's the first 2 movie Ratchets. The other thing that I want to point out is someone has been saying that, oh, I think it's packaged in a Voyager class box, because that box looks like it's Voyager class. Have you been under a rock lately? This is what the deluxe class figures are packaged in. It is the exact same style package. So there you go. And another thing with the Bumblebee figure is someone was trying to tell me that, hey, maybe it's a bigger version of Bumblebee. And I'm like, no, it's remolded from the Last Night Bumblebee. And they said, well, maybe they upscaled it, like the knockoffs and whatnot. The Bumblebee figure that is coming out is a deluxe class remold of the Last Night Bumblebee that's not going to be an upscaled version of it. I want to make that clear. It's not a Voyager. It's not upscaled. It's not downscaled. It's a remold of the Last Night Deluxe Bumblebee. The one that was the 2017 Camaro. Anyways, I'm going to read back some of the comments. So let's see. I lost my Quintessa on the second day I got Infernicus. Funny enough, you say that, and that is unfortunate. The Skullgrin from the Liege Maximo set broke off its horn, and now I don't know where the horn is, so battle damage Skullgrin. Been checking out the comics on the IDWTF app. Might give Spotlight Shockwave another read. I believe I have something like that. I got these little comics from like different packs that they had in Walmart. I actually did a giveaway for one of them a while back for the Optimus Prime comic. So, but yeah. That was actually my first giveaway on the fact that I actually gave away that figure. Or not figure, gave away something. We did a giveaway a while back, but that was combined with another company that wanted to do it. And I was like, oh my god, yes, please. And that was actually sent to my friend Zach. He won that. I learned a lot from those giveaways, though. Same here, Brian. Same here. I got to say after the image. Oh, I already read that. I must have Overlord. He's a pretty cool figure. She does look pretty dope. Pretty awesome Smurf. I don't know where I got dope from, but alt mode stumps me. I actually like the long alt mode, and it kind of reminds me of my custom Red Alert figure. Cause for alarm. When are they going to show the pics for the full Abominus? I'm guessing, yeah, the upcoming Toy Fair. Isol, My Times returns to Inferno. He is the first figure in history that I actually sold. I think I need to get that figure at some point. Waiting for an awesome Ironhide. I wish they redid an Ironhide. Ooh, an Ironhide Combiner torso, Voyager class. Why does Ironhide and Ratchet have to be deluxe? Why can't they be Voyager? For the classics lineup, we got the Universe Classics, and then we got the Combiner Wars, Ratchet and Ironhide. And yes, they did technically come out with the Ratchet. How they did in Takara. But we never got a full-on Voyager class version of Ironhide and Ratchet, and I would love to have them as a van. And honestly, I think they could work in the Combiner torsos with those toys. I can't wait for the Ironhide in Studio series, though. That one's going to be a Voyager, and I'm curious what it's going to look like. It's probably going to be like a downscaled version of the Masterpiece figure, and it's going to be a lot simpler. I heard that the Optimus Prime was kind of like the Masterpiece one, but I don't know if that's true or not. Like, obviously, it's going to be a cheaper version of it, so it's not going to have as much of the transformation involved with it, but from what I heard, it's going to incorporate some part of the transformation, maybe? I don't know. When I see those comments, I cry. Hello, Tobin. Let's see. Are you going to combine the Dinobots? I hope so. I mean, I've combined Metasword, Defensor, blah 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 blah. I see people write down, oh, I'm never going to combine these characters into whatever. I'm just like, you're not even going to do that just for the hell of it or just to look at it, for a minute. It's not like you have to stay in combine mode. You can have it in combine mode for like a minute, check it out, and then separate them, Is it just me, or does MPM6 Ironhide look weird? Yes, it does. I don't like the doors on the arms. So you're saying they upscaled it, huh? When they fix the floppy ankles, though. I'm not sure. My last night Bumblebee is fine, but I think my Bumblebee was a second version of it. You know how sometimes when they release a figure, it's not good. Then they release a second version of it, and it's better. They fixed a few of the things. Voyager class Menasor, Voyager class Starscream are just a couple of the figures that come up in my mind. So maybe we'll see. Maybe this new Bumblebee will have the fixed ankles, because mine seems to be fine. Mine's not a floppy mess at all. But mine seems to come out with the Cogman figure. Like it all came out in that wave. Like it was a revision pack, and then it also had Cogman. So I think my Bumblebee is the fixed one, and and the ones to come out after is also going to be the fixed one. Just like the same thing with the Menasor, like had the crappy legs, and then I got the Optimus Prime, and it's a little bit better. And then the Balcor Optimus is like the best version of that mold that I've gotten so far. Let's see. Yes, it looks weird. Guns better be removable from the alt mode. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Ratchet was Unite Warriors. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Bone Crusher isn't here, so no Donation Wars 3. Yay! Good. No Voyager, Ironhide, or Ratchet. Have you seen 2007? That's not what I'm talking about. I just said Classics line. There's been a Voyager, Ratchet, and Ironhide. I got both Voyager, Ratchets, and Ironhide. I got Revenge of the Fallen, Desert Tracker Ratchet. I didn't get any of them from the first movie. And then I also got the Recon Ironhide from Revenge of the Fallen. I also have that in blue because they came out with a Bone Crusher 2-pack. And then I've also got Cannon Force Ironhide, which was the red version from Dark of the Moon. So it's not like they haven't done it for the movie line, and we're going to get another Ironhide in the movie line in the Voyager class. I'm talking about classics and generations. We never got an Ironhide in that. Do you have a Valentine this year? No. I wish. Maybe my Valentine will be Fortress Maximus. I'll class myself as obsolete. I'd be awesome. What you said. Thanks. What? I don't know. Some things go past my head, so. Oh yeah, I got Power of the Primes Beachcomber or Comer, whatever. The same day I got Infernicus, forgot about that. Ooh. I hope the Ironhide is a whole new mold. I imagine it is. That's all I came to ask for. Thanks and good night. Huh? Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Not included. Speaking of Ironhide, I really like the Generations red and yellow repaint of Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide. Oh, okay. You mean this one? It's kind of cool, but I hate the arms in a way. I hope they fix that for the new Voyager. Otherwise, ugh. Because there was nothing wrong with the Recon Ironhide arms, even though might be a little too thin. They could use a little bit of beef, but I just don't like how these are designed with the articulation and whatnot. It's just, it's weird. I don't understand why he's got arms like that. But the rest of the figure, yes, I love it. And I love the coloring. It's a bright orange. I think they could have gone with a deeper red, but I like the bright orange just because it's kind of ridiculous at the same time. So, and now he doesn't want to go back on the shelf. Come on. There we go. I also got Dark Moon Thundercracker. I keep looking at him like, oh, you're pretty. Let's see. AKG1 repaint, yeah. Oh, and BTW Valentine's this year is not Shockwave. Don't judge. I'm forever alone. Or Bot Shockwave. I think that's what you mean. What's Power of the Prime Grimlock like? People are indifferent with it, I guess. There's people that really like it. There's people that don't. I actually really like Grimlock. I think the Dino mode is pretty cool for the most part. The robot mode, I think it could use a little more, but I think the idea of Grimlock is there. And I enjoy it. I think combined mode is fine. when you stick the little hand things underneath right here. But yeah. What about what's RFTF Deluxe Ironhide? Do you mean Hunt for the Decepticons Ironhide? I don't have that. I would love to get that, but I don't. I've been looking into getting that at some point. That Ironhide I have in his original color scheme in the film, aka normal, and he is currently my movie Ironhide in my shelf. Nice. Recon Ironhide is my #1 Ironhide so far. Bro, do you know Spanish? Nope. Besides the tail. No, I think the tail's fine. People are complaining about that. I'm just like, I don't really have an issue with it. Are you okay with the Dinobots being herbind? Or do you think that's sacrilege? Do you mean combiner? Okay, can I just say, please reread your comments before you enter it, because if I can't read it, I'm not going to answer them. I believe you're saying combiner, or do you think that's sacrilege? No, I think that's like a bonus with them. So I'm like, I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, could Grimlock be a little bit better if they just focused on Grimlock? Yeah, but at the same time, I could also see Grimlock just being the same. Maybe a little bit bigger, but not much of a change. So I think for what it's worth, it's fine. And the other Dinobots don't seem to be too affected by it. I mean, you can complain all you want. Oh, they don't have the combiner ports, but all I see is like they probably would have been the exact same either way, except they wouldn't have the combiner port. That's pretty much it. And even then, the combiner port's not even that bad. I think Swoop's head design thing would have been more sucked into the body, like the beak, the head of the dino. But other than that, it's like, it really doesn't affect much. The only thing that puts me off about it is the tail. The tail's not bad to me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't know why you're apologizing. Maybe it'll look better in person when I get Grimlock. Maybe. Excuse me, people, I have a question. Who was Orion Pack's best friend? I'm trying to repaint. I believe that's Dion, yes. Jack Paul beat me to it. But yeah, that's Dion. Seller sells seashells by the seashore. Let's comment now. Oh no, I'm out of soda. It's a little bit at the bottom. Oh god. It when soda goes down the wrong throat. That's also a comment now. Oh, by the way, the Bumblebee video that I made. I keep hitting the table. The Bumblebee video that I made where they revealed it got demonetized. It's got the yellow icon, which woohoo, and has had that for the past couple of days despite no swearing at all whatsoever in that video. And so far, it's missed out on 2,000 views where it could have had a whole bunch of ads in it. So thanks, YouTube, for that. You keep making crappy choices. Great. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I'm looking at my custom figures. Yay. I saw some people bitching and moaning about my customs, and it's like, you know what? I didn't make the custom for you. These are in my collection, so fuck off. Let's see. I don't care who says what about these two. I love these. 10 points if you figure out who these are without knowing the original video that I talked about them on. I also have the countdown ship in the back with my little tiny countdown with the ears that's kind of bent, but hey, it's countdown. I really like the little this thing. Just a little tiny thing. Love the head on that. It's a little messy, but that's because I guess it's mostly cardboard. So it's gonna look like that. I think that's something people don't understand is when you make stuff with cardboard like how I'm doing, it's gonna look a little messy. So, you know, just how it is. But I think he came out pretty well. I do like him. He's very easy to transform too. I mean, all you have to do is combine the legs. You can pop out the head if it's easier, but just rotate the head around. And flip out the arms to the back. There you got a little Micromaster countdown thing. I want to do more Micromasters. But yeah, he's just a little simple thing. Yeah, there's not even a bumper detail on the front. Yeah, just something basic. And I like the legs. Separate. And yes, I do have ship, but I'm not going to pull that out because it's behind a whole bunch of shit. Let's see. I also have my pipes, my obsidian, slipstream, Galvatron for misfortune, and red alert. I love red alert too. Not so much the alt mode. I think I could have improved on that. Maybe I will eventually. I don't know. Robot mode I love. Let's see. Do you have the 2007 G1 Color Jazz? I do not, but I do have the premium edition. I love the premium edition Jazz. As much as people may not like that mold, Platinum edition, premium, is it premium or platinum? Premium edition Jazz is gorgeous. It's got all the right paint job, and oh, it's amazing. Div Senpai, Random Anime Girl 2018. YouTube, Angry Face. Yeah. Thanks. I saw a while back you had MP, Shockwave, and Sideswipe. Have you got more since then? No, but I'm planning on. I made a deal recently with someone on getting another MP, but we'll have to wait and see. The only custom I made is the Last Night Crosshairs. Yo, I have this great idea. What if Hasbro starts releasing GoBots? They could. Love your art. Better did mine. Better than mine. I think that's what you're trying to say. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Racket Ruin. Yes, that's what it is. Have you snagged Hunger or Elita One by any chance? I have not been able to find them because one, I haven't been out lately, and two, I don't even think they're in Canada right now. What figures are you waiting for to get next? I'm more focused on wave 1 right now. I'm still looking for Beachcomber slash Swoop and Slug. I think Swoop and Slug are probably some of the main targets. I think it's Beachcomber, Swoop, and Slug. And then after those, I might try and get Slash. And then the two other little Prime Masters. I'm not sure about the leaders right now. Maybe if the leaders are on sale for like half off. Oh, yeah. But as far as right now, I can't really say for sure. I mean, Toys R Us is doing this whole thing with Hasbro products, and I don't know if I can get any for right now, but who knows exactly. You know, I do want to get more Power of the Prime stuff. All of my creatures in the chat. Wow. Let's see. Do you think that Power of the Primes will have a Titan in it? And if so, if you did not know, yeah, there's a Titan class figure. It's not like Fortress Maximus. If anything, next year we might get a Scorponok because I think that was a rumor a while back, but I'm not sure if we're still gonna get that. But as far as the Titan class figure for this year, it's going to be Predaking. So just like the Devastator, it's just a combiner set. But yeah, Predaking's coming out. So yay. I'm really not a fan of the Power of the Prime's aerial bot molds. Repaints to Dreadwing and Blackwing, but I guess it's better than Dead End repaints. They're actually pretty cool. They work for their molds. I love the Dreadwing figure, and I can't wait for the Blackwing or Darkwing, as it should be called. Ready for Full Metal Mayhem with Transformers. Predaking. Yes. Yeah, we're getting Predaking soon. Let's see. So, the Bumblebee movie. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Do I think it will be good, or do I think it will be bad? And this might also be a topic for another video. I'm not sure, but I wanted to talk about it here. Will the Bumblebee movie be any good? Well, if we're going to talk about that, let's look at the previous track record of Transformers movies. The first movie came out, and a lot of people liked it. A lot of people really liked it. Of course, it did have its amount of people who didn't like it. That's fine, but to a lot, it was just, hey, we got Transformers on the big screen. We got Optimus Prime and everything, and it's magic because, oh my god, these Transformers finally on the big screen, live action. So it was a pretty big deal, even though the movie itself isn't the best movie in the world. You know, some people did not care because at least you got to see the Transformers and you got to see them interact with humans and whatnot. It wasn't even that bad of a plot. Could be worse. But yeah, Transformers. Then Revenge of the Fallen came out and people started to notice, maybe this is a little shit. But the magic was still there with the Transformers and whatnot. You know, you still had your fighting, your action and whatnot, but it could have used a lot more. Instead, you had a whole bunch of humans just shooting in the desert and kind of dragged on with the explosions and whatnot. I mean, say what you want about Revenge of the Fallen, whether you like it or not, but the desert battle does drag completely. Especially when Rampage and Bumblebee start to fight, it's like, oh, okay, cool. This is another just throw-in. And then Sam hides from the Decepticons. It's like, ooh, okay. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes from that's meant to go from point A to point B, but you have so many point A1, point A2, point A3, point A4, point A5. It's like, ugh. And some of it is just kind of boring. Some of it just does not work. Some of it is okay. Like, I guess the Bumblebee and Rampage fight is all right, but I mean, it's not spectacular or anything like that, and you're just surrounded by a whole bunch of nonsense going on. But that's just my opinion. I thought for the most of it, Revenge of the Fallen wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, despite critics saying, oh, this is terrible, Transformers sucks. Then Dark of the Moon came out, and I was kind of like, this is a kind of a boring movie, but you know what? It's not really a bad movie. I think they stepped it up from Revenge of the Fallen. I don't think they want to make a bad movie, of course. But yeah, Dark of the Moon, I don't know. It's just another movie that dragged on. I mean, when you take a look at the skyscraper scene with the driller, I mean, you might enjoy that, but I know what point A to point B is, and it's like it just goes on forever. And then they leave out the Autobots throughout most of the fight, or most of the Chicago stuff. It's like, why can't we just see what the Autobots and Decepticons are doing? Like, you have this whole scene where the Autobots are all captured. And it's like, how the hell did they all get captured? Especially Bumblebee. He was right there, then he just left. So it's just, it's not really that well done, if I'm being honest. But you had a plot that was a lot better than Revenge of the Fallen. You had a lot more twists that I didn't see coming. I did know that Ironhide was going to die because they already announced that during the filming of the movie, so it wasn't a big surprise. I kind of didn't want it to happen, but then it happened, and I was like, Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Um, the Sentinel Prime twist, you know, whoever Dempsey or whoever, I can't even remember his name. That whole thing, that was interesting with the humans actually coexisting with the Decepticons. I was like, yeah, I could see that happening. Um, there is a lot of nonsense in that film, but I think as far as a constructed film, it's definitely a lot better than Revenge of the Fallen. It's even better, in my opinion, than the first movie. Age of Extinction came out, and people were like, oh, this movie sucks. It's the worst. And then some people were like, no, I actually liked it. I was in the field of, I actually liked it. The plot with the humans trying to make their own Transformers, I get it. And it's not like that's a new plot. Prime did it about a couple of years ago. So it's not really a new thing. They did it with Mech, and so the movie did it with TRF. It's not like, oh, that's special. It could have been handled better. I think so, if they had mentioned Sentinel Prime betraying the Autobots. Because here's the thing, and I might make a video on this too. If they had mentioned that Sentinel Prime betrayed them and they cannot trust the Autobots, that would give them more of a reason to go on with this, because you cannot trust their say. You know, it's better if this was put on human hands where they can make the calls, they can make the judgment, and they're not going to betray everyone, you know, who's fighting for them. So it could have been done a lot better, but they decided, no, we're just going to skip out on that. It's like you had the opportunity right there for the plot to make a little more sense, and you just didn't. But I don't know. But other than that, I thought there was a lot more fighting. You know, you could say it was a lot more nonsense, but at least it felt more relevant because a lot of the nonsense had to do with the Autobots doing stuff. It had a slow lead up, but it was kind of like the first movie, where most of that movie was a slow lead up. At least with Age of Extinction, it kind of stopped 1 hour into the film. It was way too long of a film. But I think the fact that they actually got the Autobots involved with the plot, you know, that was cool. And then Age of Extinction, The Last Night came out. And that's where I kind of drew the line. The Last Night is pretty bad. Just a lot of that film was bad. You had the Autobots that were basically dumped for the film for no reason. You had shit going on that just didn't make sense. You had shit that just pissed me right the hell off, like Unicron. I know Prime did it as well, so why am I pissing on this? Well, on Prime, they actually explained it, took the time to actually explain it. Because Quintessa speaks in brief explanation and exposition. That's basically her character. Is, hey, I'm gonna move the plot along. That's it. You had forgettable shit going on in the film, like Josh Duhamel. I mean, probably half of you don't even remember that Josh Duhamel was in the film till I brought it up. Megatron was kind of dumped in the film. You had this whole thing with the talisman that didn't make sense to me. And you had some annoying characters. Some characters that I will admit have gotten a little bit better, like the Vivian character. I thought was the best, you know, female lead that we've gotten throughout any of the films. I think Carly's the second best, but yeah. She wasn't that annoying. She was actually smart and all that. And then what else happened in the film? The Optimus Prime going evil thing was barely a thing. It's funny because I was thinking, oh, why aren't they promoting this throughout the toy line. You know, we've got some Shadow, Spark, Optimus Prime figures, but that's pretty much it. We don't have a lot going for like an evil Optimus Prime, like the Voyager class toy. I was thinking, oh, are they going to give it the purple eyes or the blue eyes? And they gave it the blue eyes. And I was thinking, why don't they give him the purple eyes? Wouldn't that make more sense with the film? Oh, because they barely used it in the film. Okay. Thought Bumblebee had the worst line in the whole Transformers franchise for the live action movies. Sting like a bee. Okay. The final fight was good. I like that because it actually felt like a thrill ride. Felt like you were just in a roller coaster, and I enjoyed that. You had Megatron going against Optimus and all that. You know, it was a brief moment of it, but I enjoyed it. You had Quintessa just there, I guess. Things flinging around. It's like, oh, why am I enjoying this so much? I shouldn't, but I do enjoy this. And then the final scene of, oh, and now we get to work together. Also, we're flying off into space with Cybertron. It's like, what? That just pissed me off too. Cogman was pretty cool, but I'm going too long on the last night, aren't I? Basically, you had some cool things going on in the film. Some even meta jokes like, don't call me chief, call me sheriff. It just sounds vaguely racist when it comes from you. I was thinking, that's a joke on Michael Bay, is it not? So I thought, oh, nice meta joke. But for a lot of the film, it was a mess. A lot of forgettable crap going on. Some things that were completely dumped in the film partway through. Some things that don't make sense. Some things that piss me off. And really, Transformers The Last Night is the worst of the bunch. And it didn't make a lot of money. Now, despite that, that would mean that about 3 or 4 films I actually enjoyed. But that's the thing. People are starting to realize that this is getting old. The Last Night still made a lot of money back, but it was the worst out of the bunch when it came to its revenue, when it came to its grossing numbers or whatever. And I think it's because, one, it's not a well-constructed film. Hell, the score's not even that good. And 2, people are used to this, and people are tired of it. It's been the same thing over and over again. This is the argument that I keep making. I get when people say, oh, I love the Transformers movies, and I hope they make another one. And then I make the argument, okay, you have 5 films that span in 10 years. I don't think it's that fair to the people that want something new out of these films, that they just keep getting sidelined by the company. It's like, great, what do they deserve? Nothing, apparently. So, I mean, you're not going to please everyone with every movie. I'm pretty sure if they reboot the series, make another one, that people are going to say, oh, this sucks too. But, you know, at least they should be given a try or something. But I don't see how it's that fair. So when it comes to the Bumblebee movie, it's riding on a lot. Because it's not going to be as big as the previous movies. And people are already tired of these movies as is. Are there still fans of the movies? Yes, but you can tell that people are getting tired of it. Even though Travis Knight is directing the film, you'll also see in some comments like people don't really understand that or haven't really figured that out. They just think, oh, it's another Transformers thing, it's going to suck. Either because Michael Bay is attached to it, even though he's not directing it, people still think that he is directing these films, or because Transformers just sucks in general, because Transformers have been given a bad name now. So, with that said, it's like, you already have a franchise that's in a bad name. that should have been rebooted. The neighbors are being annoying little fucks. They're blasting music at 12:30 in the morning. Screaming. See, if you want to see the next Transformers film directed by Michael Bay, just go to My Neighbors. No. But anyways. So, it's just a lot of stuff that's, you know, we're kind of tired of. That just, it doesn't seem like it's changing. After the last night, it just feels like it's the same. It feels like it's not that they don't want to make a good film, I'm sure of it. It's just that their formula is not working out, and it feels like they're just trying to figure it out, but because of that, you have to fail in order for shit to work out. And, you know, some shit's not going to work out, I guess. Or something. I don't know. It's just, and I know people are going to tell me otherwise, but it's just how it is. So riding on that, do I think the film itself is going to be bad? Well, I don't know about Travis Knight, because I think he's got some good stuff under his name. He's got Paranorman, he's got Coraline, he's got a whole bunch of other films, and that's great, but I don't know how much he has done as far as working on that, as far as taking over. I heard he's in charge of the animation, but is he in charge of actually directing the film as far as what's going to happen? And this is all from a company too, so I don't know who's working with him, and as far as the people working with him, how much do they contribute? So, again, Travis Knight has made some great films. I think Kubo and the Two Strings is amazing, and I've said that so many times in the past. But I mean, I don't know if I can really trust the guy to make a good film by himself now. Or at least with this different setup, this different cast and crew and whatnot, you know? So, and also that, it's like, it's mostly about Bumblebee, which is going to be more of a character-driven film, which would be perfect for Travis Knight. But because of that, how many people are going to want to see that? Because people are either annoyed by Bumblebee, or have seen Bumblebee so much that's just another throw-in film. In my personal opinion, I think if anything, this film is going to be taken as it's all right. Some people might be happy to see maybe a good film on Transformers, and this is just my guess on it. You know, obviously people are going to have a different opinion. This is just what I think the popular opinion is going to be. And this is just what I think it is. I'm not saying this is going to be correct, of course, but are people, I think people are going to say it's all right, or it's just meh, or hey, we got an actual film that is either satisfying or is passable. You know, it is okay to watch. But I don't know if saying it's okay to watch is really going to get people to sit down in the theater and go watch it. Of course, there's no trailer out, there's nothing out, there's no other reviews out or anything like that. It's just me saying that based on the information that we know so far. So, whether or not that's how it is, we'll have to wait and see. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think... Do I think it's going to be the saving grace of the Transformers franchise? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a film that's going to be passable. It's going to be okay to watch, and that's it. And maybe it's because some people have a distaste for the films already, and just think, you know what, at least an okay film I'd be fine with. But I'm not sure if it's going to be actually a good film. We'll have to wait and see. So, anyways, I'll go back to the comments in a second. It's just I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to express that. Let's go ahead and go back. Yes, the studio prices, studio series prices were leaked. It is the same thing as the last night. I just went on TFW 2005, and so should you. Sorry if I repeat myself. Yeah, I already saw the prices. Burning it down. Hey, Brian or T-Fan page 101. Do you think Power of the Primes? Oh, I heard it. The new Optimal Optimus looks bloody awful. Yeah, kinda. Hey, Brian, do you think they're ever going to make an Omega Supreme? I hope so. I don't know. Power of the Primes seems more fit for Monstructor, to be honest. I hope they do that next year. Let's see. Alien Attacks or Unique Toys Optimus. I don't know. I don't keep track of that. Sorry. Dark of the Moon is my favorite of the 5, soon to be 6 film. To me, I wish the movie designs were closer to G1. I'm not saying exact replicas, just a bit closer. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I hate the G1 designs. I like Prime designs better. Well, I'm not going to argue. But that's the thing. The G1 designs are so cheesy, but that's what makes them so cool. Yeah, exactly. We need a cartoon movie. Apparently, there's going to be an animated film. Except for Soundwave, though Soundwave looks cool in his G1 design, aka the only G1 design I like. There's a lot of G1 designs I like. Jazz. I loved The Last Night. I thought it was a terrible film. We don't have Power of the Primes in New Zealand. Oh. You have to admit Megatron had a badass design. Yeah, I've admitted that in the top 17 of 2017. Voyager Megatron took the top on the list. When I first saw The Last Night, I liked it because I was so hyped, but now it's just dog crap. All of them are. Do you like any of the Star Wars? Yes, I do. Let's see. What I have about the movie is that people think our franchise is terrible. What, in Star Wars or Transformers? Does anyone want to be put through apparently a bunch of pins? Feels comfortable. Brian, are you a goofy goober? That's my opinion. That's my opinion on the matter. Oh god, I want that Abominus. Saberclaw and Primelock released in the USA. I'm probably not going to find it in Canada unless maybe Superstore has them, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Studio Series stuff is going to be the same price as the Last Night figures. No surprise there. Let's see. I want that new MP40 Hot Target Master Hot Rodimus set. It's basically the Masterpiece Hot Rod, but with the Target Master. I didn't get the new Hot Rod. I got the Shockwave instead, but I would love to get this version of Hot Rod, because at least it comes with something. I also want that Shadow Panther. That's awesome. Elita 1. Okay. So I've noticed that the new Power of the Primes Elita 1 has a different head sculpt for her combined mode, but it looks so close to her other mode that's like, it's not really that exciting. The jet mode actually works a lot better than the Starscream, despite having the whole mess of stickers, but it actually kind of works for her. I don't know. That might just be me. But the robot mode, I think, looks really cool. You have beefy arms, but it looks more like there's a separation on what's her arms and what's not. It just looks like gauntlets, which, I mean, I'd be fine with if they're just gauntlets. But yeah, I really like this figure. I can't wait to get it. I think, I mean, I'm definitely getting hunger over her, but she is definitely the one I'm going to get after hunger as far as the Voyagers, because I've got the other two Voyagers. So, you know, who knows, maybe at the Toy Fair I'll be able to find it, and it's going to be expensive as hell. So yeah, a whole bunch of Deluxes and Voyagers have been released, and leaders for America just out of nowhere, which is funny because I got a comment recently from someone saying, "Oh, where's the Wave 2 stuff?" And it's like, it's only February. You expect Wave 2 stuff to come out, and then Wave 2 stuff comes out. And it's like, oh, okay. Studio Series Wave 1 Bumblebee, I already talked about it in another video. You can check that out. I love the look of Hunger in his combined mode. I love the color scheme, love the deca, love the design. Robot mode is okay. I was talking about the combined mode, by the way. Robot mode is okay, but I don't know. It's just, I feel like they could have done more for it. The beast mode, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know what's with these Voyagers and having kind of shitty alt modes. But yeah, this alt mode's just not doing it for me. I mean, it might work for other people. It's just, to me, it doesn't look good. But at least, yeah, that combined mode is amazing. I love the design of it. It looks so awesome. So I can't wait for that. I am still surprised that all these Wave 2 figures have been coming out. Oh, Prime Masters too. So hey, if someone wants to help me out. No, I'm just kidding. TF Evo or DX9's Hot Rod. I already made a video on that. My first Power of the Primes is Beachcomber. Cool. I need to find him. The stickers work for her, to my surprise. Yeah. I hate her hands. God, her hands. We don't have Wave 3 of The Last Night. Oh. My favorite G1 Autobot? Warpath. Warpath. Trying to think of what else to talk about. I might call it a good night pretty soon. Let's see. I just want to check something. Let's see. Nope, monetization is still removed from that video, and I have no idea why. Let's see, events. Huh, that's weird. Okay, just wanted to check something quickly. Sorry about that. He's my second. Oh. You have any G1 Megatrons? I do not. It would be cool to have, but nah. Do you like suck? Someone says they see me and it's weird. I'm naked. And my knees go down there. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh! Power of the Primes is ending Or they talked about that Power of the Primes would be ending very soon. Yeah, we know. Combiner Wars ended, and we moved on. Titans Returns ended, and we moved on. Power of the Primes is going to do the same thing. I saw someone complain about that, and I was like, we know. It's not new. It's very basic stuff. I find it funny when people say that. It's like, oh no, Power of the Primes is ending. It's like, yeah, everyone knows that. How old am I? I'm probably older than you, maybe. Or maybe not. I'm not a teenager. That's a hint. I did kind of find it funny when people were saying, oh, Bumblebee might be an upscaled Voyager class toy now for the Studio series. It's like, it's a remold of The Last Night, and if you're basing that off the package, look at the Last Night packagings for deluxe class figures. It's the same thing. It's basically continuing off that line. So get ready for the same overpriced stuff. But this time, it's a figures you already own. And some that they didn't bother to make. Like Crowbar and Stinger. I'm happy that they're doing them. And I'm happy that they're coming out with that Starscream, because I want them to do a Voyager Starscream like that style. And they're doing it, and I'm just like, yay! The Optimus Prime, I'm not sure about. I kind of want to get that first movie version of Optimus Prime. The Voyager I'm talking about, not the leader. So yeah. Oh god, the leader one's hands run, everybody run. I think they should remake the Combiner Wars Warpath. Yeah, I think so. What should they remake? I don't know. I think we should get some Generations figures of some Prime stuff that they never bothered to do, like a good-sized Insecticon, or a breakdown figure. Even if it's a deluxe class breakdown, I'll take that. Although I definitely prefer a Voyager. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh, so let's play What Should Brian Review Next Time? Because I have no idea. I have ideas on what I want to eventually review, but that's not till later. I know people are saying, oh, review The Last Night Bumblebee, or Scorn, or Hot Rod, or Power of the Prime Skullgrin, or Starscream. It's like, I want to review something older, though, because I've been reviewing a lot of the newer stuff or trying to catch up on some other stuff. I want to review an older figure, like, I got Animated Lockdown. Let's go through some figures I have not reviewed. I got this Nemesis Prime now. Tobin, that's not an older figure, though. Although I don't know if you heard me say that. Let's see. I got the Powerizer Optimus Prime Voyager Prime figure. I got the Jet Viacon from Prime, but I kind of don't want to review those just yet. Hunt for the Decepticons Deluxe Battle Blades Bumblebee. Ooh, I kind of want to do Revenge of the Fallen Ratchet. Hunt for the Decepticons Tomahawk. Let's see. I don't think I did the Bone Crusher and Ironhide 2-pack from Hunt for the Decepticons yet. Let's see. Trying to figure out what Dark of the Moon figures I haven't reviewed. Oh, Age of Extinction. Drift. Both Deluxe and Voyagers. Let's see. I did Slug. I did Snarl. Lockdown I haven't done. Slash I haven't done. Deluxe. Slog I haven't done. The 2-pack Optimus Prime with that Generations one up there. I don't know if you can see it. Right up there. Hot Shot, but there's a reason why I haven't reviewed him yet. Yeah, they came out with an Age of Extinction Hot Shot. See, I haven't done a lot of Robots in Disguise figures. I've only done Steeljaw, Fix-It, Strong Arm, Blizzard Strike, Optimus. Let's see. I think Bisque. Yes. Thermidor, Bludgeon, and Twinferno. Those are the only figures I've done so far. Oh, Prime, Voyager, Ultra Magnus, Thundertron, and Skyquake I haven't done yet. Let's see. Generations. Dreadwing I haven't done. That's the 30th anniversary one. Scoop and Skywarp I need to do at some point. Armada Sideswipe, but I kind of want to wait for that. Cybertron Hotshot. I haven't done that. Armada Demolisher. Animated Optimus Prime, the Cybertronian Deluxe class. Deluxe class Oil Slick. I haven't done that, but I'm not sure about that. Ooh, Energon Scorponok. There's a lot of Construct Bots I haven't done. Let's see. Reveal the Shields, Laser Optimus, Jazz, Perceptor, Wreck-Gar. Ooh, I think I know what I want to review. Yes, I want to review those. I want to review those. I got it. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Reveal the Shield's Frenzy and Rumble. How about that? Oh, someone mentioned Creo fell down. Someone mentioned what Creon fell down? Oh, there he is, Skywarp. I could do a Creo. I got a very rare Creo. But someone mentioned Generations 30th anniversary Nightbeat. I have an idea. Hunt for the Decepticons Jazz. I don't have that. Hunt for the Decepticons TH. What's TH? Chromia. Movie Bone Crusher. I only got the 2-pack Bone Crusher. Let's see. Seems like people want the Frenzy and Rumble. Let's see. What else haven't I done? I haven't done Jyaxis or Haxis, whatever the hell he's called. I haven't done Crosscut. I haven't done Tankor. I haven't done Rat Trap. Power Master Optimus Prime from Titans Returns. Leader Class Jetfire. Did I do the Megatron? Yes, I did. Titans Return 6-shot. Of course, Overlord. I haven't done the Masterpieces, but I kind of want to save them for a better opportunity to do those. Did I do Skylinks yet? I feel like I did. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I have a whole list of these. But nah, I won't go to the list. Maybe if I'm missing a bot shot. Or maybe these tiny turbos from the last night. I could do a few of those. As like a simple thing. Okay. Question. Would you guys want to see... I'll probably do, these anyways. Hello. Person in the chat. I'll probably do these anyways. Reveal the shields to Kara, Frenzy and Rumble, or, and just for the time being, just because they're a lot quicker, the Last Night Tiny Turbos. Or the hard to find Creo that I have on top of my shelf. In case you're wondering what the Creo is, it's, I believe this one. Yes, it's this one. It's called War Bumblebee from the Creo little turbo line or whatever. As just like something very simple for me to do. So I know I got a lot of these Creo custom things. I got the Galvatron Age of Extinction and Robots in Disguise Bumblebee that I haven't done yet for the Creo custom builder things. But okay. So here's your choices. Reveal the shields to Kara, Rumble, and Frenzy, even though I'll do them eventually. Tiny Turbos is something very quick and simple. Or Creo. Very hard to find one. See, we got one Frenzy and Rumble. We got one for Creo. We got another for Frenzy and Rumble. We got another for Frenzy Rumble. We got another one for, nope, that's the same person, so never mind. I was thinking of doing Last Night Barricade as well, but I don't know. Because he's just been kind of sidelined on the side, but actually, this is what I think I'll do. Okay, so Creo Bumblebee or Frenzy and Rumble. Because I kind of want to save the Last Night figures for a later time. Rumble and Frenzy again. I mean, okay, this is what I think I'll do. I'll do Frenzy and Rumble, but I'll do a different review beforehand. So the Creo will eventually be reviewed, but I got these other reviews that I have planned, and I'm looking at the figures right now that I want to do beforehand because I want to release something very simple because I'm trying to plan on doing these reviews weekly, but I don't know because it takes a lot of time for me to do them weekly. But if I have some sort of filler episode that I can just do like that, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, so I think I'll do that review, maybe a couple of them or maybe just one, and then I'll do Frenzy and Rumble. Take your time. Yeah, I know, but I'm kind of want to try and get them weekly because a while back I was doing them on Sundays. That was, I think, years ago, and I kind of want to do that again, but I'm not sure. If anything, it would be bi-weekly. So yeah, I don't want to announce what I'm planning on doing, but it is something very simple with Transformers. Oh, which reminds me, someone is sending some KO Transformers down my way. And I might do Canadian reviewer figures reviews on that as well. But we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I also want to do some Legion stuff, like my Cyberverse. Arachnid doesn't have a review. I'm not sure about Airvic. No, Airviacon does. I know my Abominus set does have reviews. My 2-pack Smokescreen and Cinder Sword does not. I don't think this version of Smokescreen has a review. I don't think that Bumblebee has a review, and I don't think this has a review. The Prowl. I don't think Arachnid does either. And maybe some Arms Microns. I don't know. But I'm planning out like very simple filler stuff. I also want to do the RD minicons at some point. So I got enough to figure out what I want to do. Might also do these. I don't know. But I think for the plan ahead is that review that I want to do. Then RTS Frenzy Rumble, and then maybe the Creo. I don't know. You look like Chris Sabin. I don't know who that is. No, not really. I really don't see it at all. Like at all. I don't see it at all. Salmon? Salmon. Chris Salmon. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna plan on doing for a while. Because I want to write some other stuff right now. You're doing my eyes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I really do want to do those already minicons. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh! That's another review I have to do. This episode has been brought to you by me looking at my collection and going, ooh! There we go. I also want to work on my other channel, Ultimate Doom, a little bit more, so I don't know. We're going to try and do a weekly thing. So if I do, you also look like my teacher in English class. Okay. Okay. If I do a schedule for it weekly, just for a while, just to try it out, what day would be preferred? It used to be Sundays, but I don't know if anyone wants me to do it on a specific day because it doesn't matter to me. Kind of don't want to do it on Sundays, though. So. I don't know if anyone has a specific work day of the week that's always hard for them, so they have to like get cheered up by a review of me, or of me, a review from me. I'm gonna review myself. I suck. Friday. Oh, that's 2 for Friday. I have to try Fridays. Friday, perfect way to start the weekend. I might try that. I don't know. You know what I should do? Today is, what day is today? Today's Wednesday or Tuesday? Today's Wednesday. I kind of want to see if I can get that review out by Friday, but that would mean that next week I would have to do that review, so maybe I'll just wait for next week. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you. You too. It's Valentine's Day. I think this is where I should stop hanging out because I got nothing else to say. I don't know what else to do. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for listening to everything that I've been saying. That's pretty much it. Don't know why you keep saying a specific year. It's weird. So anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. So now that we've planned those reviews, I should probably work on trying to get those out. I don't know. Okay, then bye. Someone writes. Yeah. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Happy Valentine's Day. I wonder what Megatron does on Valentine's Day. The same thing he does every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world! No!